Streets of Phoenix. Let's flip the camera around. All right, last time we were here doing fantasy football advice live on the streets. We ended up getting caught over here, and I had to take this electric moped down the stairs to get away from the security. So we're gonna try and do this old maneuver again, but we got to look out for the security. We'll answer fantasy football questions as we go. So this day comes. We're looking for a golf cart with flashing lights. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you. We're looking for a golf cart with flashing lights. Fantasy advice on the fly. Ooh, doggy. This thing's at 18 miles an hour up here, uphill. And then right here, we're at 25 miles an hour. 25 miles an hour, okay. This is where the golf cart. This is where the golf cart person hides. So we're gonna, uh-oh. I think we might have found him. Shit. Okay, I think we're good. What's up? How's it going? How many in here? 78 in here? Okay. So, let me park. Let me park her right here. This is the beast, or beast mode. I think we called it beast mode. Pretty sweet electric moped little thing. Goes about 33 miles per hour. I got the single engine. I kind of regret not getting the double engine. Would have this thing going probably 40. One battery. I could have got a second battery and a second engine, but I don't know. I didn't know what I was getting yet. You know, looking back, kind of regret it, but it's all right. Let's hit the Q&A. So anybody have a question they want thrown up in a poll, we'll drop that. Fannin or Michael Wilson? I go Michael Wilson. Gainwell, Pitt, Charbonnet, probably Gainwell. Taysom Hill, BTJ, probably probably BTJ, but that's not a good matchup. So you got to trust your gut on that one. Diggs, Evans, I'm probably going Evans by a hair, but that's a close one. So what happened last time is you see the golf cart coming up here, and they can't see us. We only see the backside. And what we have to do is take the electric moped down the stairs, and we wait until that golf cart goes around the corner, and then I go down the stairs and out. Usually the process, so I got to keep an eye on the golf cart. But security's been trying to get me for a while. Tyler Shuck or Herbert. We're not doing anything crazy up here. We're just riding around. Probably Shuck. I'll be in AZ Sunday for vacation. Attaboy, Husseini. You'll love it, bro. You need a couple food spots. Send me an email, Smitty at the Fantasy Football Show, bro. London, Tunges, probably say Tunges if London does, or if Kittle doesn't play. Dart or Cousins, probably Dart. Sampson or McConkey, probably Sampson if he looks full go. Malik Willis or Herbert, probably Malik Willis with the matchup, but that's a tough call. Do I start Genty? Are they tanking? I mean, they might be tanking, but I don't know. Hard to say how many. We'll know a little bit more. Taysom or Fannin? Probably Fannin. Monangai, Trey Tucker, Kyle Williams. Probably Monangai. Carter, Pollard. Probably Carter for safety, Pollard for high risk, high reward. Bucky or Hampton, go Bucky. Marks or MHJ. It depends on MHJ. If he's like a full go. Burrow, T-Law, Burrow. Now you're the man, Smokey. Pitts, Fannin, Strange. Jennings, Hampton, probably go Jennings. Pitts, Fannin, Strange, I'll probably go Fannin. Jennings, Hampton, probably go Jennings for safety, Hampton for high risk, high reward. Pitts, Buka, Dobbs, and go on Buka. Do you have to tell the e-bike dealer? No, Retro, I didn't. How about, did you have to tell everybody you were in timeout for, let's see, 30 minutes? That sucks for you. London or Jennings, I'm going to go London. You're lucky I only put you in timeout for 30 minutes. Now you don't get to participate in the live. That sucks. That sucks for you, bro. Henry over Goddard. Probably Henry for safety, Goddard, high risk, high reward. Henderson, Monangai. If Henderson plays, I'm playing Hendy. Jawan or Dalton Schultz. I'll probably go Dalton Schultz. Monangai, Warren, or Taysom Hill. I assume that's Tyler Warren. If it's Jalen Warren. Tyler Warren, probably go Monangai. McCarthy or Sampson, full PPR. Michael Carter, not McCarthy. Sampson, by a hair. Buka or Chisholm. Buka, bro. Come on, man. John, are you trolling me? Hampton or Evans? I'm going to go Evans for safety. Genty or Hampton? Genty for high risk, high reward because of the way they're playing it out this year, but I'll probably go Genty. Warren, Kyle Pitts, probably Kyle Pitts by a hair. Flowers, Diggs, or Carter, probably go Diggs. Full rookie dive, of course, bro. What do I look like, a moron? Jacobs, Tracy, Monangai. Jacobs, he's going to play. Tyler Warren or Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill, high risk, high reward. Taysom Hill, high risk, high reward. What do we got here? I'm getting canes tonight. I don't know. Probably not. I've eaten like 3 times. I normally only eat twice. I've eaten 3 times today, so I need to calm down. McMillan or Ibuka. McMillan. I mean, bro, there's 2 McMillans, and 2 of them play on the same team. I have no idea what you're talking about, Darth. You got to clarify. Malik or Huntley. I'm gonna go Willis. MT2. I'm in Phoenix. Like, well, I don't know. I won't divulge the exact location. How are we today? I'm in Phoenix. I'm in Central Phoenix. Fannin or Warren? I'm gonna go Fannin. T-Mac or Ibuka. T-Mac safer. Ibuka high risk, high reward. Sampson, Monangai, go Sampson. Jefferson. Hey, come! I'm over here. I'm not. I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about anybody finding me. As long as I can see behind me. Oh! Warren or Hampton? Hampton. London, Bucky, or Hendy? Probably Bucky by a hair. I've asked and I know. Smitty, what are your coordinates? Michael Wilson or Wandell? Michael Wilson. Shuck or Caleb? Caleb's safer. Shuck's high risk, high reward, but how much high reward, I don't know. I mean, Caleb's probably going to struggle a little bit, but certainly could have like 2 touchdowns, 1 INT or 1 touchdown, no INTs, 300. He could definitely do okay, but 27th, no, bro, that's not a good area. You guys stand on the corner on 27th Avenue, you out of your mind? Purdy, I feel like I'm a tough guy, but that's a pretty dumb move. Strange or Warren? Strange. Dynasty Superflex, Burrow, Price, check. Top 4 or 5 overall, maybe 6 overall. Might sell in the offseason. I mean, you sell them, you got to get like the number 1 running back or the number 1 wide receiver. I mean, that's what Burrow is going to get you at a Superflex, bro. What's up, Cake? Cake in the building. We can do phone calls out on the streets if I bring another device. I could do it. I could take care of it. But I don't think I need that drama right now while I'm doing 10 different things. Marks or Monangai? Marks probably safer. Monangai higher risk by far. Could get you 2 points, but has a little more upside. Buka, Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson safer. I've answered that question about 1,000 times. ETN or Hendy? ETN overall is probably just safer, even if Hendy plays. But Hendy does have a little more risk and a little more upside. Hampton, Woody or Marks? Nady? Hampton, I guess. Michael Wilson, T-Mac, Burden, or P. Wash. Michael Wilson, probably. In and out or Shake Shack? Probably. Right now Shake Shack, because I've had a little too much. My bad. Last one was Buka or Myers. Buka over Myers. Is Hendy playing? We don't know. I mean, he's practicing in full without a no contact jersey. It's just about passing medical protocol and then go from there. You gonna do any playoff best ball strategy? Yeah, we do drafts all the time. Buka or Marks? Buka. Cleveland or Patriots defense? I don't know. Patriots are kind of banged up right now. Maybe, I don't know. Coin toss on that one, bro. Kittle might not tough it up, bro. Sedona, a nice spot. Oh, that's where you'll be? Yeah, that's nowhere near me. Yeah, it's a nice spot. I mean, there's not. You're talking about hiking and like you're far away from anything. You're in like red rocks and mountains and hiking and trees and cactuses and whatever. Like you're nowhere near like civilization. Well, I mean, Sedona has civilization, but I just mean it is definitely a place you go to get away. A cabin, type of thing. Whereas Phoenix is like one of the most spread out cities in the country, where there's like literally a straight line. Phoenix is crazy. Like in California, you have to drive one road like this all over. Like in Phoenix, you can drive literally straight on one street for like, I think I hear the golf cart person. You could drive in Phoenix literally straight for like, I don't know, like 50 miles, 100 miles. Without any sort of curving at all. It's just a long, spread out, city after city, like just open, spread out land. By the princess, yeah, I think I know where that is, yeah. Giants or Saints D. Probably Saints D. Cards game or Suns game. Honestly, this is not. I'm not selling out football or anything, but I'd say Suns. Football games are fun. They're hot. You're outside. Like I'm not the biggest go to a game guy because my whole entire career I've been behind a camera. So like I'm not even like I don't even go to game. I don't ever go to games because I have to report on all the games. I'm not a fan of any one team when I'm working. Quorum or fan in probably Quorum. Cardinals or Mercury game. What's the Mercury? I don't even know. I wouldn't even recognize what even the hell you're talking about. Mercury. AZ honestly goated. I like AZ. It sucks in August, but Mercury. I wouldn't even. If someone handed me tickets to a Mercury game, I'd just hand them right back. But sorry, bro. I don't want them, bro. They're front row. I don't want them. I'm sorry. They worth anything? I could sell them, bro. You're in the game. I still don't. I still don't. Coram or Hampton? Hampton. It's only hot in August. Well, I mean, it's hot. It gets hot in June, July, August, September. It starts cooling off a little bit in the beginning of October, and then by the end of October, it's cool. And I'm talking cool. I'm talking about Arizona cool. Like you're getting in the 70s. Then it's like beautiful weather, and like right now, even we're in the coldest time of year, and for whatever reason, it's not even cold today. The weather's really warm. Like right now, you don't have to wear a sweater or anything outside. It's like literally feels like 70 degrees right now. I don't know why it's so hot right now in December, but it's 70. But you literally get between October and February through some of March, you get in between like the 30s and the 70s the whole time. So you just have kind of hot in June, getting hotter in July. August, September suck. August and September, your electric bill is like $600 a month because your AC is running the entire time trying to keep it at 78 degrees, and it can't even get there. Like our house is like 78, 79, 80. Air conditioning is just like... I need one Hampton Buck. I go Bucky. Sedona. Yeah, if I was to go to Arizona, though, personally, I wouldn't go somewhere where you like. But Sedona's not bad. Like that's a good place. If your goal is hiking, you're going to the right place. Your goal is skiing, you go to Flagstaff. If you're going camping essentially, or hiking, or camping like living, or visiting the Sedona sites or something like that, that's fine. But you're not technically going to Phoenix, Arizona, Tempe, Scottsdale. You're not visiting like the civilized Arizona. You aren't even seeing it. But I mean, I'm sure the same could be said about anything. You go to Montana and you go to the mountains, like you're not going to see anything. But it depends what you're going for. How would I join your league? Stay tuned to the channel. We have several leagues where we give away spots, and I'm gonna call it 60. Pats or Giants. Pats, already said that. Steelers D, Jags D, probably Jags D. Travis is in Cape Cod. Cape Cod sounds really cool. What about Tucson? Tucson's not where you want to go, bro. No, bro. Tucson's like an island, essentially. There's obviously not a literal island, but it's like, it's only about an hour and a half away from Phoenix, maybe an hour, depends how fast you drive. So it's not that far, but it's like all freeway, desert landscaping all the way to Tucson. And Tucson's like, there's very little to do, and it's a very condensed town. It's huge, like in a sense. It's a big city, but it's crowded, it's run down. There's lots of, it's not a very great place to go visit, in my opinion. Matt, I appreciate you, bro. 4-month membership from Chris. Made the playoffs in 32 of 35 leagues. Thanks, Smitty. It's a lot, Chris. It's a crazy amount. Drake may not play the fourth quarter. Real talk. I mean, yeah. I mean, you don't know. Burrow or May. I mean, these are the dilemmas you have. You know, we'll have more information probably tomorrow night on some of these Sunday games. And tomorrow I'll try and go live before the Saturday games. I'm not sure if I will. I'll try my best. I should be able to. What time Eastern is the first morning game tomorrow? If it's at 10 a.m. my time, it might be tough for me to get live in time tomorrow. But I'm definitely doing a recap show. T-Law or Allen. I'm going to go Josh Allen. But, I mean, you do have to, we do have to monitor the weather. First game's 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll go live before the games. For some reason, I was blanking on if there's a morning game. Hall or Corum? Probably Hall. We'll have a lot more information tomorrow on some of these players that could potentially sit out. I think we'll have a lot more information tomorrow morning. Jalen Hurts or T-Law? Probably Jalen Hurts for me. Yeah, 4:30 Eastern. That's beautiful. 2 p.m. my time. So we'd be live at like 1 p.m. my time. So like 1 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern. I like that. That'll work. DJ Moore or Juwan Jennings? Probably DJ Moore by a hair. That he might be higher risk because of his ability to vanish and be inconsistent. Because he'll have like 0 points. He'll have like 20. But given Dunze's injury and all that, I still think he'll be pretty relevant no matter what in this game. Jennings could be pretty damn good if Kittle's out though. So I don't know. I'd probably say Jennings. For whatever reason, I'm leaning Jennings. Is Arizona ahead of Cali time? Right now, I think 1 hour ahead. We don't change, but everybody changes around us. We don't have daylight savings. So California moves, and so they moved an hour back. East Coast time went from 3 hours ahead, then they dialed it back just to 2. Super chat, Saints or Chargers? I'd probably go Saints D. I think. Guys, vote on that one. Chargers or Saints D? Kittle, if Kittle's out, Jennings, blow up. I agree. Benunga or Pollard? Probably Pollard for safety. Benunga, high risk, high reward. Could get you 0 points, you know. Bucky or Hendy? Hendy, if he starts, probably is where I'd end up leaning. But right now, Bucky feels a lot safer, you know. Just plain and simple. Steelers versus Browns, Texans, Rams, Atlanta. Probably Rams. Opponent had J-Mo Goff take turds. He got Henry and Jacobs scoring tomorrow. It's always nice to know. Yeah. Super chat from GP Trees. Waddle, DJ Moore, Stevenson. If Hendy sat, I'd go Stevenson. If not, I think I'd go DJ Moore. But it's close. You got to trust your gut, bro. Taysom or Fannin. Fannin if he plays. Hopefully a Bucky Bath occurs. Yeah, I agree. I kind of think it will. Lamar out, pick one. Rodgers, Bryce Sanders or Ewers. Oh, God, 2 QB league. I guess Bryce Young. Kind of like Sanders a little bit. DJ Moore or Tracy. I go DJ Moore. Hampton or Buka. I'm going to go Buka because Hampton's matchup is tough. I love both of them, though. They're both Triple H and associate monsters, so. Burden or MHJ, I'm going to go Burden. Strange Hill or Parkinson. I'm going to go probably Hill, but that's high risk, high reward. Don't go Hill. Let me filter by super chats to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I didn't. Good. And then Purdy or Brissett from Max Power. Appreciate your super chat. Thank you, Matta. Thank you, GP Trees. Thank you, Young, for the super chats. And then Purdy, Brissett. I'm going to go Purdy. I'm going to go Purdy. Hampton. Let's do a poll. Somebody give me a really tough call for tomorrow or for this week. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. Like a really, really tough call. You give me just your boring start bench advice that we don't think is tough. I'm not going to put it up. Thank you, Mick. Appreciate that. Woody Carter. I don't know. Probably Woody. Stroud Willis. Probably Willis. Buka Samson. Probably Buka. Thank you, Mick. Appreciate you. Diggs, Evans, Buka. Probably. I'll put that one up. Diggs, Evans, Buka. I have a feeling I know what the answer will be. Let's put Diggs, Evans, Buka. Start a poll. Week 17. Diggs, Evans, Buka. All right, Diggs, Evans, Buka. Thank you for the super chats. Hampton or Hendy, or wait on Hendy News. I'd wait on Hendy News if you got an alternative, though, like Stevenson or another player. I'd definitely wait on the news. Flex spot, Hill, Waller. Thank you for that super chat, by the way, too. Hill, Waller, Taysom Hill, Waller, or 80 Mitchell. Uh, 80 Mitchell for safety, Hill for high risk, high reward. Paul says Hampton or Hendo. I'm going Hendo. Have a backup plan. Trevor Lawrence or Brissett. I'd go probably Trevor Lawrence. Hampton or Hendy. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate you. Again, I'd wait. Make sure you have a backup plan. Woody or Carter. I'm going Woody. Matta on your question. Thanks again for your question. Diggs. I can feel the security guard just right around the corner. I can feel it. I can just feel it. You know when you know someone's gonna pop right around the corner. So Evans is winning 73% to Diggs 22 to Buka 9. Saints or Seattle defense? Probably Seattle. T-Law is the answer over Brissett. I agree. T-Law, QB1 last 2 weeks. Agreed. Incorrect. So yeah, Travis, if anybody asks, or any of the mods, if anybody asks on the Patreon or anywhere else when I'm going to be live tomorrow, it should be live about an hour before. I can't do 2 hours before kickoff tomorrow, but I'll probably be live an hour before kickoff tomorrow. If it's, we're talking about 1 p.m. my time, the game started at 2 p.m. my time, 2 p.m.-ish, 2:30. That would be 4:30 Eastern. Then I should be live at 1 p.m. my time. So 3 p.m. Eastern, an hour before. Thank you, Easy. Appreciate you. All right, let's get back on the. Let's get back on the bike. We'll ride around a little bit because I have a feeling they're coming for me anyway. So. Let's get it on. we're going about 19 to 25 miles per hour on those straight runs right there. Downhill, hard to say. I think that car wasn't here, was it? That might be security. No? Nope. Super chat, Strange Hill or Parker Washington, is that who that is? Hill Strange or Parkinson? I'm gonna go Strange for safety, Hill for Hill. We do scooter, so this is basically better than scooter questions. I'm gonna go Strange for safety, Hill for high risk, high reward. So if you need some sort of swing, I would go taste some Hill. If you need to swing, if you need safety, go Strange. Pick one, QJ or Burton or Mitchell. I'd probably go QJ, Burton, or Mitchell. I'd probably go, damn, QJ played good last week, but then he does nothing the next week. Going about 27 down that ramp. All right, I like that we made it out. We made it out without any security issues today. Josh Allen or Burrow? I'm going Josh Allen for now. E111 wants to know if I do DoorDash now. No, I'm not. I should. That'd be fun though. Rock out. I should do it for free. Just deliver food for free. Just stream it. Mitchell. I don't know. I guess I would probably go 80 Mitchell for safety. QJ high risk, high reward. Oh, we got another super chat here. $5 hauler from Lewis. Lewis says, love the content. You are an inspiration. Whoa, almost, whoa. Let's better ourselves every day. And yes, sir. I agree. And we're gonna do a lot of fitness stuff this year. I kind of messed up on my 60-day challenge, so we're gonna start over. So everybody will have a chance to start over with me on the 60-day challenge. We'll set it on the 1st, so it'll be like a New Year's resolution. I'm going to get ripped in 60 days from New Year's. I failed again. I have to reset, but that's okay. I didn't end up failing at the end of the day on my original challenge. Thank you, John, for the blank $2 super chat. Appreciate you. I didn't fail at the end of the day on my original or sum total challenge because I dropped 20 pounds since the 4th of July. So I absolutely executed upon it, but sometimes it takes failure. And we're gonna start over January 1. We're gonna do a new challenge, 60-day challenge. So that means March 1st, essentially, will be our deadline. And we'll all choose something. You gotta choose something. I'm gonna choose to get ripped. So I already dropped the LBs. Now I just need to do something with it. Imagine if you did my 5 squats. I don't know what that means. Yo, Smitty, committee, what's up, my boy? Would you pick up Parker over those players? Rock out, I'm driving around. You got to list the damn names again, my man. I have no idea what you said. Hold on, let me scroll up. Thank you, John, for the super chat. Mitchell, Burden, or QJ. Yeah, I'd probably rather Parker Washington. MT says DoorDash. No, I don't DoorDash, but I appreciate the, I don't know, the thought. Here's week 17, Diggs, Evans, Buka. It ended up being Evans 55, Diggs 33, 12%. All right, let's end the poll. You were wearing a weight vest. I super chatted $5 a week ago or so. Super chatted $5 a week ago or so. Oh, Chris, you were the one complaining because I wasn't jumping up and tapping my head and doing burpees for your $5 hauler. I appreciate the super chat, but okay. We are probably heading, let's see here, where are we gonna go? I think we'll head back. I think I'm gonna pull over for a few more minutes and answer some questions, and then I might skedaddle on down back home. So let me answer a few more super chats, and then I'm gonna head it off. I might keep you guys live for a little while. Cortez in 1995, nice, bro. It's not far from here. Patriots or Giants D? Probably Patriots. Travis, what do you think about the Patriots D or Giants D, given how injured the Patriots D is? I always ask Travis because he's a Patriots fan, so I figure he'll give me his I don't know, unbiased take. Mike Evans or Kenneth Gainwell? Probably Mike Evans, bro. Carter, Zay Flowers. Probably Carter, given Zay Flowers doesn't have Lamar. And John asked his question after his blank super chat. Yeah, you got to include it or I won't see it. But I think I found it. Bryce Young or Sanders? Probably Bryce Young by a hair. By a hair, bro. Jags D, Pats D. Yeah, probably still. I'd say. I guess. What about Pats D versus Jags D, Travis? What are you feeling there? Waddle at Buka. I'm going to Buka personally. Genty will go nuclear against the Giants. He should. Does Phoenix still have Filiberto's? Absolutely. Like every street corner. Giants D or Saints D? Probably Saints D. The weather in Northeast is going to be nasty. You sure? John asked Bryce Young or Sanders. Thank you, Travis. Yeah. Bryce Young by a hair. BTJ Corum or Michael Carter. You know, Corum is probably your safest. Michael Carter, a little bit higher risk, higher reward. BTJ's got a bad matchup, man. Jags get a ton of INTs. Give me the Jags versus the Colts. I think I agree with Travis. I like Pats D, but they still are banged up. So, Saints over the Giants. Smitty, T-Law or Purdy. I go Purdy for safety. T-Law a little higher risk, higher reward, but they're both probably near even plays for me. Jacoby or Corum. I'd probably say Jacoby for safety. Corum is a much higher risk play because you don't know how many carries you'll get. You think you know, but you don't. So I'd probably say, Corum's higher risk, maybe higher reward. Jacoby's is safer, but he still has good reward. Seahawks D. Saints or Rams? Probably Rams by a hair. What do you think about Kyle Williams and Dynasty? Thank you, Laughing Duck. Appreciate you. I don't know if I've missed any other super chats. Rock Out, thank you for the super chat. John, thank you for the super chat. Lewis, thank you for the super chat. Rock Out, Perquez, appreciate you. Paul, thank you for the super chat. Hawk, man, appreciate you. CJ, appreciate you. Max Power, Matta, appreciate you, Matta. Thank you, GP Trees. Thank you, Young, appreciate your super chat. Okay, I think I've read everybody. Thanked everybody. Let me read this one that just came in. So the last super chat was Laughing. He says, what do you think of Kyle Williams and Dynasty? I like him, but I don't know that I get a sense that he's the thought of as the future wide receiver one there. So do I think he could become kind of like a Parker Washington or a Jacoby Myers in time? And I say that because those guys weren't thought to be, okay, we're going to build our entire wide receiver room around these guys. But then they ended up, they started to end up developing here. Now, Parker Washington's not going to be a number one in his situation, but Jacoby Myers is obviously getting paid like a baller now. So it's definitely, something where I think Kyle Williams has to go and get what's not his yet and take it, Olave going to ball out? Maybe. Hopefully he's been banged up, so hopefully he's okay. A Waddle, Buka, give me Buka. Wish I held on to a flex and started Javonte. I was scared Hendy's not being healthy. Yeah, but Javonte was a nice play at the time. Hendy or Sampson, if both are healthy. Hendy E111 Rock Out salutes you. What's up, K-Dog? Appreciate the insight. Yes, Laughing, appreciate you. You hear that? That was my horn. Oh, I need to get the boss horn hooked up to this thing. Kyle Williams' range of outcomes are huge right now. Roll. Yeah, he is definitely not somebody that you can even begin to comprehend where his value could go. Supposed to be raining in the Patriots versus Jets game. We'll see what the weather looks like. Packers defense versus Ravens. Or Tampa versus Miami. I'd probably go Tampa. I think Tampa's gonna surprise some people. I know that Baker keeps failing, but I just have a sneaky suspicion that this team kind of starts to put it together. They've been kind of separated for a while. They need to get back to some basics, and I do believe that Bucky's going to be used. I do believe Ibuka is going to be used. I do believe Baker gets on track. Why are Breece's projections so high? I do think Breece has one of those big games where a lot of people sit him because of the inconsistency, and he blows up. Evans or London? I think I go Evans. I don't trust London or the Falcons at all. At all. I think Tampa Bay shocks a lot of people, and I think they go fighting for a playoff spot. Time. All right, we'll see you later, bro. Thank you, Perquez. Appreciate you. Perquez to the moon. All right, we're about to ride. I'll answer a couple more questions, and then I'm gonna ride on out, and then I'll probably end the live stream at some point during the ride. But I don't know which way we're gonna take. I could take the sidewalks. Let's do that. Little IHOP, never hurt nobody this late. Let's see here. Lewis, the brother of my opponent is in a championship, dropped Genty. I asked him why did he told me he's out of the playoffs. Would you call this cheating? He has Henry and Gainwell. I mean, if he's doing it to help you, if everybody's got a shot at him, it doesn't matter. You can't be driving on the sidewalk, my guy. Watch me, Silver. I'll probably get a ticket because Silver said that. Top speed's about 30 or 27:30. Smitty really on the I-5? No. On the way to the E1, on its way to the moon. Kinda. Let's see here. We had a super chat here. Lewis with the 199. Hold on one second. Let me move out of the way. Lewis says, I'm 10 in waivers. His brother's 9. I don't, then he's got a shot at him. If he's got a shot at him, then who cares? It's not cheating. If he's got a shot at him, then it doesn't matter. Thank you for the super chat, my boy. Lewis, the brother of my opponent, thank you for asking that question. Did I miss any others? Laughing Duck, I think, was the last one. Before that, okay, I think I'm caught up. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Appreciate you. I'm going to ride the rest of the way. Deuce. See you tomorrow, 1 hour before kickoff. Thank you for all the